before we put everything together, I thought of two little lessons that I wanted to give to help us out a little bit. And one is on what's called template literals. So that's a complicated name, but the idea is really simple. So I'm going to show that to you here. Let me just show you the setup. Once again, I've imported the Lorem Ipsum library. And here, let's just open that up there. I'm just using the H1 header to give myself a title here. Okay. All right. So template literals. So let's do this. Let's open up a cell and let's store 7 in X. All right. So 7 is now stored in X. Now let's write some HTML. My favorite number is X. So what will we see when we run that code? We'll see exactly that, right? It prints out exactly what we've typed. But that's not really what we wanted. We wanted it to access the value of X, what X holds. If you wanted to do that, then you just have to surround whatever expression that is that you have there with the $sign and curly braces. And so now when I run the code, it replaces X with 7. And if I came up here to change this, 10 now would be stored in X, and that would automatically change. Okay? So whenever this is called a string, all right? And whenever you enclose a string in backticks, that's called a template literal, and that allows you to do something like that. If we had enclosed this in double quotes, this would not have worked. And I don't believe you can, if you're using HTML and observable, I don't think you can use double quotes anyway. So how is this related then to Lorem Ipsum? Well, let's do some more HTML here. And let's say that we just want to put a paragraph in. And we don't want to actually write out a paragraph. We just want to get some nonsense to put in there. So we can try to use Lorem Ipsum. And so we remember from the last time, this is a function that you're using, and you put into that what you want to what do you want to get out of it? Like, you want to get paragraphs or sentences and so forth. So we just want one paragraph. So for units, we'll put in paragraphs. And we just want one. And if I run that, okay, that it just prints out exactly what I have here. See, we didn't want it to print this out. We want the value that, what this evaluates to. All right, what you get when you apply this. So you just surround it with the $sign thing. So here's the $sign and the first curly brace, and then all the way at the end, the second. And I know that looks intimidating, but the idea is really not that hard. Okay, so that's how we can use some Lorem Ipsum inside some HTML when we don't want to actually write the content. Okay? All right, I'm going to do one brief video on functions as well, and then we'll put everything together.